Literally dancing in the studio this morning with the improv group. I don't think that's dancing. With the improv group Extra Crispy, and they're just here for our entertainment value, being that it's Wednesday and hump day and we could all do with a laugh. And it's been such a serious year. Go on, do it.
No, it's too easy.
Would I have to use my 6-second delay?
Probably. No, it's too easy.
All right, guys.
Just don't say hump day around me.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, I forget. It's that time of day and who I'm speaking to, so.
It's actually his Norwegian Spaniel he's worried about.
Okay,
I have no idea what that meant.
You didn't do that, though. You can't blame yourself for that. So, how do you guys come up with the material? Like, where do the ideas come from? And how often do you have to come up with new stuff?
Well, as far as the actual show itself goes, from the audience,
right.
We have the ideas, the games are going to stay essentially the same, but all of the ideas come from the audience.
Yeah,
so
I guess every night it's different.
Yeah, very interactive show. It's going to change every time you see us.
Do you ever suggest or pull somebody out of the audience to participate that you wish you didn't?
Yes.
And how do you typically deal with something like that?
Cut the game as short as possible, and then apologize profusely.
Okay, yeah, that's typically what I do. A lot of apologizing. So we're gonna play another game, right? Just don't ask me to participate, really.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, you don't have to on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, this next one we call 90-second alphabet, and what we do, it's similar to the last game. We do ask for a situation, but we've already come up with one that's fairly interesting. And what we do is we'll go down the line again, and we'll each say a different line in the sketch, totally improvised, but each line has to start with the next corresponding letter in the alphabet.
Oh, that is hard. Like you say, Sami was like, you know, this game, I don't know, it's tough with the alphabet.
It's really tough on Sami because she's a product of Franklin County Schools.
Oh, Sami, that's just mean.
That is
All
just
hate
mean.
mail should be sent to Michael Chris.
Alright, so.
Alright, well in this, we're going to be 4 traffic policemen working in Frankfurt downtown during the lunch rush.
I think that's the entire police force, right?
Right.
Frankfurt. Okay.
What letter are we starting with?
Yeah, we'll start with A. And
Yeah.
we'll just
Good
go
place
down.
to start.
Fancy that.
Okay, we're innovators.
Or as they call it in Australia, A.
A.
Right,
A. No, it's A.
Oh, is it A?
A.
Oh,
A.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, and in this one we'll start, and we'll just go down the line, and we're 4 traffic cops. Alrighty now, moving along.
Back up, you over there. Back up.
Come on now, come on.
Don't you look at me like that, you little driver in that little Fiat.
Every car out here needs to keep the move on.
Fender benders are going to happen. Fender benders if you don't move it.
Go, go, go. I said go.
Help, you 3 help me out here. We've got too many cars lined up in this one lane and they're turning the wrong direction.
I can't wait around all day. I got to be down at the donut shop at 3:30.
Just let them go. They'll be all right. They'll work it out.
Kite! That guy has a kite hanging from the back of his car.
Let me see. That's not a kite. That's... what is that, Michael?
Marmoset. That's plainly a marmoset.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
Please, can we just get this traffic moving?
Quit hassling me. I've been on the force 14 years.
Really? And he's 1 day away from retirement.
Sit down. Make him sit down.
Tomorrow he can sit down. Tomorrow.
Under the car. I believe that one's leaking oil.
Verily, I say unto you, it is.
Well, well, well. Should we do something about it or just let him keep on trucking?
Xylophones, I believe, are falling out of that car that we saw several minutes ago.
You're right, Officer Lynn.
Zoinks!
And there it is. Woo!
Oh, aren't you so impressed? Oh, yes.
But like we say, we're, I mean, this is a whole new medium for you guys to do radio. So now, why don't you tell us a little about the other members of the group? Who else have you got?
They didn't care enough to come.
They
so-
did. So, look at them.
They're not important.
Some of them actually work.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we're the unemployed.
Oh, so yeah,
bunch.
really?
Yeah.
Is this true? Except for the pastor over here, right? Oh, and
That's the Lord's work.
Sami works at K-State.
Michael, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm actually sort of a full-time dreamer, or a drifter, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and the rest of the folks in the group, it's a diverse bunch. A lot of people that are involved in theater. A good friend of Marcus's, her name's Karen Marcy. She has been with us for several months and is really, really amazing. Dwayne Cantrell is our co-founder, and he's got theatrical experience. I believe he was in our town a couple, 3 years ago and had a pretty prominent role in that. And then I guess you guys want to talk a little bit more about some of the other members?
You don't remember their names, do you?
Emily would be the other. She works at Lexmark.
Oh, that's right.
That's shocking. All right.
Imagine that.
Yeah. I guess, you know, this is a really good and fast way to get to know each other better, though, to do improv, because that's when all kinds of stuff comes out. What have you, what have you learned about each other that surprises you? Nothing, apparently.
Well,
That preachers can be funny.
Yeah.
Marcus has actually really stepped up. I'll have to admit, I was a little skeptical, but he is very edgy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now, you have a couple of gigs coming up. He's like, I am, believe me, you're just going to have to believe us.
Yeah. See how enigmatic he is? You see what I mean?
as for the gigs, yes, we got one tonight at Natasha's in Lexington at 9 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
And then I believe.
And you've done that a couple of times. What's the audience like at Natasha's most of the time?
Well, yeah, this is our first show
at
Natasha's.
It's good your facts were straight.
Yeah, really.
Well, but we're going to be there
She
again
does her
in
research.
January 29th.
Yeah,
So we do have 2 shows
Yeah.
booked there.
Yeah, so tonight, 9 o'clock, January 29th, and then
New Year's
Hyatt Regency, downtown Lexington, New Year's Eve. What time does that? What time do we go on? We go on at 9 then because.
Just make it up. That's what you do,
Yeah.
right?
Who wants to count down at midnight with us still?
You could do the alphabet countdown.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So, Darrin, you could give us a little taste of your stage show, your stand up.
All right, I'll do some corny,
Yeah, do
very
it.
very corny,
We love
friendly
corny.
jokes
Keep it
because
Yeah. My finger is poised, by the way.
Yes. So I was addicted to Nintendo, but I had to check into Wehab, and then I had a relapse. Paris Hilton is actually endorsing a new line of child safety products. Every time a kid gets near the stove, it goes, "That's hot."
See, this is new to me.
I told you they're corny.
No.
This is more of a question, but why does everybody always want to go to plan B? Nobody ever wants to go to plan 2. With numbers, you've got pretty much an infinite amount. Let's go to plan 2,387. I'm there.
That means you're just not a good planner, I guess, if you get up there.
Well, with letters, you're done at 26. So what happens? Well, unless you're Chinese, then you have an almost infinite amount of letters. Let's go to plan 3 lines with a slash. I told you they're corny
No,
jokes.
it's good. Come on. It's good. It's early, people are needing a kickstart.
Well, it's a complete divergence from what I usually do. And so I wrote these jokes, and I'm like, there's no way I can ever do these on stage. Ever. Because they are that corny. And then I decided, you know what? Everybody needs a break. You can only hear about how bad the government is for so long.
No,
So,
really.
Yeah, exactly. So I decided to throw them into the act, and they've been actually, contrary to belief in this studio, they've been getting really, really good responses. So I love them.
Real good.
So,
Well, like I say, if people have enjoyed what they've heard this morning, they can go and check you guys out tonight at Natasha's at, come on, what's the time?
9 o'clock,
All right,
Natasha's,
we got that
downtown Lexington.
Okay. And also New Year's Eve.
Yes, New Year's at the Hyatt Regency. Even if you haven't enjoyed today and want to come out, please do. Either way, just come.
Please. They're like, please.
Yeah.
Or they can come and just watch the crowd to see if, is there a laugh?
Yeah, it might be funny just watching the audience. Stacey's going to be there tonight, isn't she? Yeah,
yes.
see, I put you on the spot, didn't I?
Yes, you
Yeah.
certainly did. You certainly did. Well, I have very much enjoyed this morning, and I hope you all out there did too. And like you say, go and check them out because it's fun, and you guys are all new and fresh, and go and check it out. It's always
Sammy's
good for a laugh.
fresh. The rest of
Yeah.
us.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, tomorrow. Let's see. What am I going to tell you? Eye on the Earth.